Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey.
And this is Dixie,
And
we're
we're
Love
Love
Hut for Life. And for 218 magical weeks, we've been traveling all over this country in this big old yellow house.
That's right, guys. And over those 218 weeks, Shane has built some really incredible things all over this country. This week we are hanging out in deep East Texas, working on an old farmhouse, and Shane is building some really cool stuff inside. We can't wait to hear what you think about it in the comments below. Be sure and hit those thumbs up and subscribe buttons for us too.
Good morning, y'all, and welcome to another fun-filled week in Texas. It's a bit chilly. I've got all the layers on today. If you've been following us over the past few weeks, we've been working on this old house. This was a farmhouse. It was actually moved from down there. It was a few miles down the road at one point in its life, and it's been moved here. But we've tore out an old shed that was under this carport, and we've been adding in an addition here. And what we're going to be doing on the inside is finishing it out with a bunch of old shiplap. These houses they're sheathed in shiplap. Behind this tar paper here is just shiplap. On the inside there's shiplap. Then they put sheetrock. It's everywhere. So in combination with this and some shiplap, I'm going to be pulling out of another old house this week that I can't wait to show y'all. We're going to be wrapping this whole room and making it look like a barn. Not to mention putting Hardie board siding on the outside of this thing. Y'all hang on. This week's going to be productive.
They're making a whole lot of noise up at the house, which means I kind of needed a way to escape a little bit and make some noise of my own. And also tune back in with Mother Nature a little bit. Well, the best part of being home for the holidays has definitely been getting to hang out with my cousins and the rest of my family. Another really big perk is that I am getting to spend some time in the East Texas woods. These are the woods that made me, y'all.
Well, unfortunately, we needed to acquire this little dude today, which took a bit of effort. We're not too terribly close to stores, but we're using that. It's a laser level, so we're using it to find our bottom line along here. Once we determine that, we were able to start doing this corner trim work. So you have to trim everything before the siding goes up. The siding's the last thing that goes up. The trim goes first. So me and Britt got these hung today, which was important. We needed to know where to cut them off at. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be working on the windows as well as the corners and doing the bottom run. We got a lot done. You just can't tell. More tomorrow. Look, George still has his cone. Well, Britt and the family have left to go to a family party, and I've stayed behind working on this. Once this first row is set, which is what we were doing this morning, I'm using these handy dandy little things. They're called salamanders. And they're made by the same company that makes the shears that cut the board. But it makes it super simple to do by yourself. They're holding up the weight of this panel. I haven't attached it yet. Up I go. Well, that sun is going down. I managed to get several rows put in, but now I'm to the point where I'm trimming the windows and I need Gwen's approval before I decide on a design. We'll get some more done tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve. We got some celebrating to do though. I wonder if I'm gonna make it to midnight. I bet not. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
It's okay. He's
This feels like a giant Dixie. Good morning and Happy New Year. It's a brisk one out. I'm a little bumped up. I'm starting my day out with an interesting project. Apparently, there's a door inside of this box. So it comes in pieces and you gotta build it. I haven't ever seen one of these before. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is pretty cool. This really saves a lot of time if you're just going to build one of these wooden doors. This is a barn style door that we're trying to accomplish. So everything's been pre-routed. You have your channels in this one. Oh, that is totally worth the money. Let's get this thing glued up. So now I've got the door fully put together. This cross bracing here is just a little thin 1/4 inch type material that you screw down. You get a nice barn effect. The back side, we're not going to put this on it because it's going to be interior facing the house, so we'll paint it white. This will get the same age effect that we do on the rest of the room. Next, I have to build a door frame for it, so I'm going to be utilizing some of this tongue and groove, or shiplap rather, to build a framework for it, because the next step is we have to remove this external door, because this used to be the back door. And we're going to take the whole, because it's a pre-hung door, we're going to take out the whole casing and just bring it and attach it here. And then I have to have this one ready to roll pre-hung so I can get it stuck back in there, because we still don't have insulation or heating and cooling in here. So we can't just have a pass through out of the house into this room. Whew. Let's see if we can get this door stuck in this box. Well, George says the sun's gone. We did have a bit of a celebration today, so unfortunately I didn't get as much done as I hoped. I did get this door somewhat hung in this frame. It's only held on by a few screws because I still have to set it in that doorway and take that one and put it in this doorway. Tomorrow, we'll do some more. Well, good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, I'm starting my morning in a parking lot. I had to go pick up supplies today, but there was a flat on our trailer that we're using to haul this Hardie board, so this little bitty limited Ford is being pushed to its limits. Let's get home. Got it sodded, and I started working real fast, and I took out this door that was here, and it's sitting out there. But I did get this one hung, but I didn't show you any of the process. I apologize. Now I've got to continue building out that door frame, because as you can see light around it. But it's getting cold. I got to get to work. Come here, Dixie. Oh, no. Good morning, y'all. The rain set in last night after I worked quite late trying to get some doors hung on the house, but we're back at it again this morning. I'm going to be working on the windows and starting to get all of those trimmed out, because I also have to trim out that door in order to keep moving with all the siding, because the trim has to go on first. So what I had to pick up yesterday was this, which looks like the Hardie board. That's the back side of it. Let's see. It's the same, but this is board, fiber board, and this is PVC, which is the same material that those windows are made out of. So we're going to be using this in conjunction with the Hardie board to make a nice seal around the windows, because we added siding to the outside of the house and the windows had to be set in. That means we have this expansion here outside of the window, so I have to make up for it when I trim. Let's get to getting. Well, thanks to George's hard work today, I got rather far, but unfortunately one of the nail guns took a crap on me and I ran out of this vinyl trimming that I've inset in behind all of this Hardie board. So, I believe this is where I'm stopping for the night. We'll do some more tomorrow.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day in East Texas, and I decided to start my day off with a little bit of morning meditation, or at least attempt to. Our buddy George had some very different ideas. You're such a big help, George. Yeah. Are you good at meditating? I think I might have to make my way out into those woods again and see if I can find a little more peaceful of a place. But hey, look, Gwen's home.
Well, that beautiful pond out there being lit up that way means sunset is about to happen on that side of the house. And the next step is removing that door. And that is the only exterior door back here now. I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow to take that out. It gets cold fast. Let's clean up.
Oh, good morning, guys. It is a cold and wet morning out there. I think we might be hanging out in the Love Hut for a bit this morning. It's
I don't want to go outside.
I don't
And
think
she doesn't want me to go outside. I didn't do this. This happens. I didn't place her here.
she loves her daddy.
I'll get up eventually.
Not if she has anything to say about it. Good morning, George. I know it's gross outside, huh, buddy?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What are you boys doing in here?
We're standing and scratching our beards. The plan was to work outside, but I don't know if you've been out there or not. You just came from out there, Kelsey. It's cold and wet and windy, and I don't really want to stand outside. So we're working on all of the electrical that's going in this one room. There's a spider web of wires coming in here. We got lots to plug in, Kelsey. Well, the rain finally slacked off out there. And me and Britt have screwed off enough. So it's time to get to work. We got all of this storage cleared out. We were keeping all of the pine boards that was originally around the shed stored in here, but you know, progress means we got to get those out of the way. So Britt's headed off to take care of something and he'll be back. We'll be working on the electrical because we have outlets and lights going in here. There's a mini split going in the back. We need some exterior outlets. So there's a lot of wiring that has to be done in here. But while he's gone, I've got to deal with this door. I may have built this opening a little too tight, so I've got to take it out and do some trimming on it so the door can be mounted properly. But I got to get that done before the sun goes down. Well, with the rainy weather, the low temperatures, and frankly, just being tired, we did get the door back in with lots of shims. And we've got the outlet box set, but we did not run the electrical today. Apparently, me and Britt just needed a light day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a heavy day.
Guys, we want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you who have been following us along this far. This project here is almost done, and we cannot wait to show you the final product. Come back next week, and we will be excited to see you then.
If you want to look for some still shots and a different point of view into our life, check out our Facebook and Instagram. There's some content on there that just doesn't make it on these YouTube videos. Also, check out our Etsy account for some of Kelsey's wire-wrapped jewelry as well as a t-shirt.
That's right, guys, and if you're looking for this guy to build something for you, then send us an email at lovehutforlife@gmail.com. We will see you next week. Peace out. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.